Hello my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. For today's pick a card reading, I wanted to do person A versus person B. Someone requested it specially, and I wanted to do that today and see what's going on in this connection, what you need to know, any advice you need. So yeah, let's just hop right in. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. If you're falling asleep listening to me, or you're at work, or you're driving, or cleaning your house, hello. You can do it. So someone also requested that I hold the crystals up closer, so I am going to do that. So for pile one, we have the Mythos Tarot and this piece of bloodstone. For pile number two, we have the Baroque Tarot and this opal crystal. And for pile number three, we have the Highly Sensitive Tarot and this piece of labradorite. So if you need a moment to sit with the energy, please feel free to pause the video and I will see you at your pile. Hello pile one, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Mythos Tarot and this bloodstone crystal, this is going to be a reading about your connection with your person, whoever that person is, whoever's on your mind. I hope you can see that. I hope you guys are doing well. So I already pre-shuffled your oracle cards, which we'll get to in a minute. I just wanted to spend some time with you shuffling and settling into your energy. Okay, so we have the Sun and the King of Swords and the Hanged Man. Interesting. So for some of you, you may be already in separation with this person. For others of you, I feel like perhaps there's some tension in this connection if you are together, and perhaps there's a bit of confusion on your side about what's happening here, because I feel like your person may be very inconsistent. But we'll get into it. Like I said, for some of you, you may be in separation with this person, or you may be going through kind of a hard time. Yeah, Nine of Swords. So you could be going through a bit of a hard time wondering, what does this connection mean? Where is it going? I feel like maybe your person may be running or has a fear of commitment or something. It's intense. So let's get into it. We have the Five of Cups. So there is sadness here. Like I said, for some of you, you're already in separation. And for others of you, you could be, about to go through a separation with this person. We do have Five of Cups. So like I said, I was feeling the energy was kind of intense, heavy. There's anxiety. For some of you, you may be having problems sleeping. Nine of Wands, so that does show a connection that requires hard work. So perhaps if you are with this person, there could be a lot of, it could just be very confusing. And for those of you in separation, Nine of Wands shows, the needing for some type of self-improvement there. And a deep down hope, even though this person, put you through the ringer, so to speak, you still have hope for it with that Nine of Wands. King of Wands. So you could be dealing with, I've seen Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo. Now we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands. I feel like you want to come out. Isn't that interesting? With the King of Wands, you could be dealing with someone who is very much focused on themselves. Like if you're with this person, they could be, spending a lot of time focused on what makes them happy. They could want to, not control this, but there could be a sense where they're not thinking about your needs. this, and they're more focused on themselves. Perhaps, you know, not wanting to settle down. Perhaps I keep seeing Knight of Wands, so a bit of a player energy, inconsistent. Page of Coins in reverse just popped off, and that really that can symbolize someone who, you know, there could be lack of stability in this connection, lack of growth, if you are with this person. Anyway, interesting. And we have the Chariot. Where is this going? Now you want to come out to play? We got the Ace of Wands. So it could be that this connection is, you know, I don't want to say fling, but it could have started really fast. There could have been that attraction, and now it's become inconsistent, or it's become, I just feel like your person is more focused on what they want to do, and not in a I'm healing type of way. In a, if you're together, they're more focused on their own stuff, and perhaps, you know, not wanting to settle down. Anyway, let's keep going. You want to cut here? Two of Coins, inconsistence. Inconsistency. Prioritizing other things over you. For some of you, I feel like you're watching this and you're like, yep, you're talking about my past person. I'm no longer talking to that person. That's what I just heard people like, oh, yep, you're talking about my ex. But for some of you, you may still be in this and wondering, why do I feel this way towards this person who is being completely inconsistent and focusing on other things and other people? Anyway, I feel the need to do one more shuffle. So let's see what this card is that wants to be seen. The Eight of Coins. So this person could be more focused on work. And this is starting to look like a connection with that Eight of Coins. That, you know, perhaps you've been putting a lot of work into and haven't been, I don't know why I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles, not seeing your rewards. What did I say? What did I say? Knight of Wands. You're dealing with a Knight of Wands. Inconsistent, hot and cold, grass is greener on the other side. More focused on themselves. That's runner energy. That's runner energy. And we have the Six of Swords. So, interesting. Six of Swords. You could be wondering if it's time to move on from this person with that Six of Swords. But yeah, let's get into your oracle cards. So, where am I going to start? Your pile was different because I asked for person A, which I was channeling you as the viewer, and your person. And the card that came up for you and the card that came up for your person, I flipped them. So if you're resonating with the person I'm explaining as your person, the runner, that's interesting. Anyway, because originally the viewer was the runner, but anyway. So for your person's, your energy, we have the Whale. So you could be a water sign. You don't have to be. We all have multiple signs. So don't overthink that. But Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you could be very patient. You could be very musical. You could be a very good communicator. I feel like you just want to know what's going on here. For those of you in this connection, I do feel like you're wondering if it's time to let it go because it's so inconsistent. And for those of you who are not talking to this person, I feel that Six of Swords energy, you're trying to move on. Or you're, you know, you seem to be moving in the opposite direction energetically. For your other card, we have follow through 23. And to me, 5 is about change. So to me, it feels like something needs to change here if you are with this person. Not only that, I feel like you are someone who follows through with things. You're someone who wanted to, it's interesting I say wanted to invest in this. But there's just lack of stability in it. Page of Coins in reverse. I'm seeing High Priestess Empress energy. So perhaps, you know, actually with the Hierophant energy, I feel like you are looking for something more stable than what is being offered here. Again, I hear some of you saying like, yep, you're talking about my ex. We're not talking anymore. I know what comes next. And I don't want that to scare you if you are in a connection with this person. You know, if you are in a connection with this person, I'm going to be honest, it feels like there needs to be some sort of break, some sort of hanged man energy to allow both of you to reflect. So for your person's energy, we have the Moth, and this is air energy. So I feel like this is someone who, you know, overthinks, perhaps has, you know, there could be inconsistent communication I'm hearing. And this Moth energy, like I said, it came out for you originally, and I said with the Whale, and I'm like, that doesn't feel right. So if you're resonating with that side, that's interesting. But this is, remember how I said you're dealing with someone, the grass is always greener on the other side? That's the Moth. The Moth is someone who gets distracted by shiny things and always thinks, you know, well, maybe there's something better out there. There's someone who, you know, is inconsistent. Air energy on that side. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I was also seeing the King of Swords. So, and we have 33 sacred mirrors. So what I feel is if you are with this person, 11:11 on the timer, confirmation. That was freaking confirmation. If you are in a connection with this person, I honestly feel like you could be dealing with your counterpart and there needs to be a separation. And I know that sucks to hear. For some of you, I feel like you're already in that separation and you're like, yep, there needed to be a separation. Anyway, we have sacred mirrors here. So you're reflecting something, you and this person are reflecting onto each other a lesson that needs to be learned. We'll get into it. I do see that your person is in runner energy. So they're, you know, they're not showing up in a consistent way. They're not offering stability. This could be a situationship, you know, where you feel like you're being led on. And like I said, for others of you, this is someone that you're already in hanged man energy with, and you understand exactly what I'm talking about. I do feel like right now this person, if you are in separation, is focused on themselves. What that means, we'll have to get into tarot for what that means. But yes, that is what we're seeing here, my friends. So sacred mirrors really does give that 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock is confirmation. As soon as it really does give that confirmation that for some of you, you are dealing with a counterpart. Because there's a lesson to be learned here with the sacred mirrors. You're supposed to be teaching each other a sacred lesson. I'll also point out that we have 5 here, which is Hierophant energy. So learn a connection, a soul contract that you have where you're supposed to learn and evolve spiritually together. Wally just confirmed it. Wally has spoken. 33, 6, Lover's energy. A divine connection that's meant to help you heal. So again, if you are a person in this connection with this inconsistent energy, I don't want you to be afraid that I'm saying I see a separation coming. In fact, I'm glad that if you found this before that happens, that, you know, you can kind of hear some messages from spirit about why it's going to happen and how you can help it along. If, you know, if union is something that you want with this person down the road. So for connecting energy, we have loss, lack, fear, victimization. And intuitively, I'll tell you what I feel here. We do have 34, and that's giving, first of all, 7, chariot energy. And I feel like there's lack of movement in this connection. And for those of you in separation, there needed to be a separation in order for there to be movement, in order for this person to start reflecting. For those of you in separation, I'm going to mention that saying, like a moth to a flame, especially where we keep talking about counterparts. If you are already in separation, this shows the energy. If you are in separation, 144 on the timer, if that's relevant to anyone. That's a lot of Emperor energy and Magician energy, actually. If you are, that's interesting. If you are in separation, right now your person is being guided to you like a moth to a flame. There's something they're reflecting on here, so I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, there is a lot of fear here. Where is this connection going? What is this person's intentions? Why are they so inconsistent? You could wonder if, you know, they have someone else even. And I feel like this person is experiencing fear about this connection as well in different ways. I feel like perhaps, you know, this person has developed deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. And there's like a high priestess energy about this card. And I just feel like for some of you, this person feels a lot more for you than they're letting on. But they're also, you know, I see fear of commitment with that Knight of Wands. I see someone who's like, oh, you give, you know, partner vibes, and then they start to run. And they don't, it's their ego that makes them run. Anyway, we also have victimization. So there could be some kind of, there could be, 9 of Wands talks about someone who is like, has a victim mentality. So your person or you could feel like a victim in this situation. That's a lower vibrational energy. And it points to something we have to heal. Somebody said to me in the comment section that, you know, I thought this reading was about love, but all it made me do was want to self-reflect. And, you know, they meant it in a way like, I wish you had told me this reading was all about self-reflection. It was also all about love. But my people, one of the things about love is you have to learn how to love and heal yourself first. And that's why messages of self-reflection and things you can heal in yourself come out in readings like this, because it's also about finding that love within yourself anyway. So for my counterparts, there's definitely some kind of disharmony between you right now. Like I said, this person, you could be saying to this person, why are you so inconsistent? Like, why don't you want to settle down? And this person could be then playing the victim, you know, telling you that it's your fault. This person could be projecting onto you, or vice versa. And here I see perhaps if you're with this person, you fear losing them. Let's put that there because I want that whale out there. You could have fear if you stand up for yourself that you'll lose them. I feel this person feels like they could possibly lose themselves in this connection. And we have Yarrow or Yarrow, I don't know how to pronounce it, 46, and that's Wheel of Fortune energy. And I am going to look at the book for this one. Whoever this is, this shows a need to self-reflect. And like I said, if you're in no contact, I'm seeing this person reflecting and you detaching. If you're in a connection with this person, I see this person needing to reflect and you needing to detach, if that makes sense. I just want to make sure that they're all straight before I start bringing tarot into the mix. What's that? I hear a car. Blue car. Confirmation for someone. Blue car. With a loud, is it a muffler? I don't know. I don't know. You know how people like make their little Hondas really like, or whatever it is. I don't know. I just embarrassed myself. Not really though, because I'm not embarrassed to be myself anymore. And I wish the same for you. And that is what the self-reflection is all about, is learning how to fall in love with yourself. So this is called the edge. This is the edge walker. And that to me says it. Like you're teetering on the edge of hanged man energy, I believe, or you're teetering on the edge of this connection. For some of you, I do feel like I'm just describing your past to you and you're like, I'm just going to sit here and listen to see what happens, because that sounds exactly like my past. This talks about, I'm just going to read it. Yarrow is a hard-working and precise filter. As an edge plant and gatekeeper, Yarrow aids us in deciding what stays and what goes, making it a particularly good ally to empaths. My dog, Millie. Millie. Particularly good ally to empaths. If you are often subject to the swirling energies around you, finding yourself especially permeable and overly impacted by others, Yarrow is a meaningful and loyal companion. So if this person's actions are triggering you, for example, there's like a need for detachment here. Yarrow's scientific name, Malephilium. My word fairy, somebody commented yesterday. They helped me learn how to pronounce things. It'll take me some time, but they said love from your word fairy. Yay! 1,000 Leaves conjures the image of a tightly knit green lace, and indeed, the work of this plant's magic weaves your blood and your spirit back into a fortified state. Our blood is the basis of our physiology, as well as our genetic inheritance and ancestry. It is the thread that stitches all of our lineages together. Yarrow speaks to the blood as an old friend and offers themselves a safety net. So there's almost this feeling like you both need to go into your own safety nets right now to heal. Hanged man energy, Four of Swords energy. Resilient and undemanding, Yarrow allows us to be ourselves, guarding us from feeling too much of what is outside of ourselves or out of our control. So like I said, I feel like whatever's happening is out of your control. And if you're someone who's in this connection and you feel like if you just give them more of your time and if you just fill them up more and give them more love and send them more messages, that you can, bring them back in, it's just causing more of an imbalance. And this is really pointing to the fact that, I think there needs to be some healing here. Like I said, I feel like some of you are already in that net, in that safety net. For those whose role in their community requires that they often hold space for the wounds and vulnerabilities of others, Yarrow allows them to go deeper into this work of healing without being taxed and depleted from these exchanges. Yarrow can't let us go further without the fear of going too far. The fear of losing ourselves can cause such a caution that we end up with self-limiting beliefs and actions. This person has a fear of losing themselves in this connection. And perhaps you do as well, but in a different way. Perhaps you have a fear of losing this connection where this person has a fear of losing themselves to this connection. If this is a counterpart connection and you are, you know, saying, I don't want this counterpart connection, there could be a fear within you of choosing it. There could be a fear of losing yourself that you're not seeing. It happens subconsciously, if that makes sense or not. Anyway, interesting. Yarrow is also a renowned wound healer. It stitches our bleeding parts inside and out. It fights infection, staunches bleeding, tightens tissue, and regenerates. Allow yourself to become that green lace, elegantly woven together. Allow yourself to be porous while knowing that you are discerning and filtering and safe. And it's also on page 113, which equals 5. 5, 5. 5 sign. Where's my book? Seriously, oh, there it is. Let's look up 555. So don't be afraid. Major change. Get your mindset right. Change can be seen as a negative thing, but with the right mindset and the right alignment to your goals, it's actually your angel's way of readjusting your life to fit your desires. Life will look different when you get what you want. One thing I wanted to mention is before I started this reading, I was watching, don't judge me. Go ahead and judge me. I was watching, I'm sure you guys know the show Love is Blind. I watch it to study human behavior, especially with love. I find it fascinating. And the reunion, there was a person who was in that Knight of Wands energy and who was inconsistent and who, you know, promised somebody commitment and then ran at the last second. And, you know, so many people labeled him a player. He had a lot of red flags that, you know, anyway, he had a lot of things that he did which were kind of, you know, qualified as red flags. And it had been a year since the show, like until they do the reunion. And in a year, he went to therapy and he reflected and he came on that show and he explained that, you know, fear had him running, and he was trying to explain how he had reflected on all these red flags. He's in therapy. That's a perfect example of someone who can change. And I'm not going to lie, looking at them, I couldn't help but feel, and he said it, that this girl that he was with was a huge inspiration and a huge catalyst to his healing journey. And, you know, I know lots of people don't understand the healing journey, but that's what it's about. He spent a year getting to know himself and healing himself and healing some of those shadows. And it took him a year to, you know, have those huge realizations. Healing takes time, you know? Self-awareness equals long-term growth, but it's slow. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because, you know, like he said, when he was in it, he couldn't see. He said, I know it sounds crazy, but I felt like I wasn't good enough for you. I felt like I was, and you know, the people were rolling their eyes like, oh yeah, he's not good enough for her. Sure, you thought that. But he actually did think that. And his ego was telling him, that's someone special, and started saying, here's everything that's wrong with you. Like, anyway, rant over. My rant is over, my friends. I was watching it and I was thinking about it and I'm like, I wonder if that energy is going to come up in a reading where I'm going to want to mention that. I really tried to hold myself back, but I just couldn't, looking at this energy. And like I said, it took that person a year. And And it doesn't take everybody a year, don't get me wrong, but it takes time to reflect. And there's a reason we run from connections. There's a reason we block people. There's a lesson in everything, which is why self-reflection comes out in my readings so much. Because, you know, there's a crystal shop in town and a tarot reader there. And, you know, she was asking me, I was in there all the time. And she said, like, do you read tarot? And I said, yep. I said, a lot of love tarot. And she's like, yep. And she's like, the thing about love readings is people just want to hear about love. They don't want to hear about themselves. And that's what love is all about, is about growing and falling in love with yourself first. Anyway, so if you're hearing messages that are causing you to reflect about yourself, that's actually a good thing. Self-reflection equals growth. And we can never stop self-reflecting. Anyway, so yeah, like we have this runner on the bottom, okay? And we do have, you know, this energy of disconnect, I believe, between the two of you, whether you're together or not. But let's get into it. No, I already shuffled. So first, I want to see what is going on in this connection. Like, what is the heart of the matter here in this connection? We have the Page of Coins. Isn't that interesting? Lack of stability, lack of growth, the need for growth, the need for self-reflection, the need for, you know, the Page of Pentacles, that's that seed of growth. And, you know, it came out in reverse when I was shuffling for a reason. So there is this need for stability between the two of you. And sometimes when you're together and it becomes unstable, the stability comes in separation. And we're also afraid when we're separated and we're taught to, like, oh, that means they hate you or they must be out, you know, partying, which maybe, to be fair, some of them are. Anyway, Page of Coins. So the need for growth here, there is a need for growth. We also have the Star. Need for healing. So there is a huge need for healing within this connection. And I feel like both of you have things you need to heal. There's also this energy of being drawn to each other as well with the Star. It's just, that's a double whammy about healing there with the Page of Coins and the Star. You know, the Star also shows someone who perhaps is not being totally honest with how they feel about you. The Star can be someone who acts in a certain way and kind of hides what's deeply inside. So keep that in mind. The Star can also show, you know, perhaps you have a lack of hope for this right now is what I'm seeing. I want to look at you in this. We have the Page of Swords. There's a lot of pages coming out. So it's, you know, this person could be younger than you, but it shows not a very strong foundation with all these pages. The Page of Swords, you know, I feel like right now there is an inconsistency with communication if you are together. There could be clashing perspectives. There could be failure to communicate. For some of you, like I said, you're already in separation and I feel like you're holding your communication back. So interesting. I need to mention this. If you are someone who is looking at them online, you should stop. They call it, the reader I follow calls it opening Pandora's box. You don't want to do that because then you're down that rabbit hole and your ego is like, well, why did they like that post? And why didn't they do this? And why is there a picture of them with a girl and or guy? You know, why did they like that person's post so many times? Who were they? Whose posts are they liking? What are they doing? Once you open that Pandora's box, it's so hard to get out of. And your fear, you're feeding your fear when you open that box. energetically, it is not healthy to do. So just, you know, if you can help it, if you're someone who's watching them online, if you're in separation, even if you're not in separation, that's not healthy for you, my friend. It's not good for your energy, and it just feeds and inflates your ego, and it worries you, and it causes more anxiety. So if you do want to go on their social media, be very sure you want to dive into all that. Energetically, that's, you know, creating blockages energetically. For a lot of you, I channel spiritual love. So I'm trying to, it's all about energy. It's not, you know, I'm not channeling like, I'm going deep here in my readings. So anyway, we also have the Fool. So you have this energy that perhaps you feel like you're being foolish, you know, kind of trying to please this person, keep, you know, allowing the inconsistency. Some of you ready to take a leap of faith in a new direction, you know? I do feel like I could be picking up on some people who are like done with the counterpart connection because you believe your person won't change. Like I said, fear. But that's just for some of you. Let's see their energy. We have the Ten of Wands. So this person, if you are together, they are feeling very overwhelmed and overburdened and stressed out. And it's not your fault. This person, you're reflecting something back onto them and you're triggering them in ways, you know, that they don't understand. I think it's very interesting that we have this mirror imagery and it's shattered. It's, you know, like I said, I feel like this person, if you are together, they are overwhelmed because perhaps, you know, there's lack of stability on their side and perhaps you're trying to overcompensate for it. I'm not judging you. That's the human thing to do. Like most humans, when they feel an imbalance, especially people pleasers, will start to, well, if I just, you know, give a little more, maybe that will help. And it becomes very unbalanced. For those of you who are in separation, this person is going through it. This person is, you know, like I said, for those of you in separation, there's an energy of this person getting like little hits of intuitive insight and awakening, not awakenings, but, and 10 of Wands shows they could be, you know, going through karma, especially with the 10 here. This person could be going through karmic debt or like karmic retribution right now, I'm hearing. 8 of Wands. So we do have this person, for some of you who are with this person, I feel like this person is overwhelmed and stressed out by how fast they caught feelings and how fast they felt so connected to you. And then what happens is their ego steps in and says, that's moving too quickly. You need to slow that down. So that's what I'm seeing here. For those of you who are not in contact with this person, we see them thinking about coming in towards you here, reflecting on coming towards you. Even without communication, if you're in separation with this person, there is rapid change and growth happening as they reflect. Let's see how you're feeling about this person. We have the 7 of Coins. Remember how when the 8 of Coins came out, I started describing the 7 of Coins and I said, I'm more so seeing the 7 of Coins. You're wondering where, like, for how you feel about this person, you feel, if you're in this connection right now, that you are putting in all this work and you're not seeing what you want. You're not seeing the stability that you want. and you're not seeing your, efforts rewarded in the way that you want. There is, here it is, I said hanged man energy. There is this energy. Should I, is this connection right for me? Or should I pull myself back from it? Should I move on? Now, I will say, I see a lot in my comment section where people are, they're like, it's so inconsistent. I just want to move on and find someone else. There it is. It's not about moving on and finding someone else. It's about finding yourself first, if that makes sense. It's not about rushing out and finding someone else to fill up your cup. It's about filling up your own cup, learning how to love your own cup. Again, I don't know why I'm saying this. That's just what I'm hearing. That's just what I'm channeling. So yeah, there is this energy of you wondering if you should pull back, because it feels like you've lost control almost of what's happening in this connection. For those of you in separation, hanged man, here it is. I do feel, as far as this person, you look at them as someone who didn't give you what you wanted or support you in the way that you needed, or they didn't offer you the stability that you were hoping for. Seven of Pentacles shows me that if you are in separation with this person, you do feel like there's still something coming. There's still something to come to fruition here. All right, let's see how they're feeling about you. Three of Cups. So, this is so interesting. Like I said, if you are in a connection with this person, I'm feeling the reversal of this card. There's an imbalance in the energy, and this person is not able to give the energy that you're giving to this connection. With the Three of Cups between two people, it represents flow. It represents a mutually beneficial connection. And when it's between two people, you both have to be giving equal amounts. You both have to give a cup and a half. You both have to give a cup and a half. If you're giving 2 cups and they're giving 1, or you're giving 2.5 cups and they're giving half a cup, if there's an imbalance, it blocks the flow of energy and it becomes imbalanced, and you start feeling resentful, of course, because you're draining all your cup, and they start feeling defensive because they don't know how to give more than what they already have, because they don't have it, in my opinion, right now. And it does show to me a lack of flow in the energy, a lack of flow in the give and take. And I feel like this person could be feeling overwhelmed by that. Like, how can I match that? How can I give this person all of me when I don't even know who I am or what I want? Like, this person has runner energy. We also have Ace of Cups on the bottom. And there is this energy where if you're with this person, I feel like they're lacking. I don't know if they know how to give love, if I'm being honest. And that's where the hanged man energy comes in. That's where separations come in. That's when those lessons are learned. Anyway, for those of you who are in no contact with this person and you feel them coming back, it's because they are reflecting about how they gave to this connection. They're reflecting about the imbalance in the energy. This is someone who, is going through hard times. I feel like perhaps for some of you, you did have a good connection on, I feel like this person felt like you were one of their closest friends too. And I feel like this person is missing that nurturing energy in their life right now. What is currently blocking this connection? The Empress. Oh my freaking gosh. That's just what I was saying. What's blocking this connection? So when we do blockages, we take it in reverse. Lack of knowing yourself, lack of loving yourself, lack of self-worth, lack of self-confidence. And this, you know, I'm not calling either of you out. This is connecting energy for blockages. It also shows, you know, I feel like perhaps you are someone who overgives and forgets to give to yourself. For what's blocking this, there needs to be more Empress energy, I believe, on your side, more filling up your own cup, more nurturing yourself, not chasing this person, attracting in rather than chasing. And yeah, I do see lack of, interesting, lack of self-love on both sides, I think. With the Empress here, you'll notice she has peacock feathers, very symbolic of divinity and being divinely guided. And we also have this heart here with an eye on it, and the fact that it's coming out in reverse makes me feel like perhaps there needs to be a heart awakening here. This card talked about, you know, building that web of green, whatever it said. And green is, you know, connected to the heart chakra. You could have closed your heart off to this because of their behavior if you are in no contact. So if you are in no contact, there is an energy of, if you do want this person back, needing to embody Empress energy, you know, so that means, you know, kind of detaching, not chasing. Anyway, and it could be that, you know, this is a counterpart connection. We do have mirrors. We have the 34. We have the Hierophant energy. I got several confirmations about it when I was going through the oracle cards. And it could be that you are not in divine feminine energy. You could be, you know, you could be overgiving to this. Anyway. We have the High Priestess. So something that here is, that's a blockage, is not listening to intuition. So I feel like your person, their intuition is telling them things about you. Perhaps your intuition is telling you things about them. There's lack of listening to that intuition. And what I mean by that is your intuition could be telling you, you know, you're spinning your tires here. You're just repeating a cycle. It's time to detach. And maybe you're holding on to this, you know. The Empress in reverse makes me think you're holding on to this. And one of the readers I listen to says, when you hold on to it like this for dear life, it prevents it from flowing and from things coming to you. So you need to learn how to release it so that energy can flow. So yeah, I do see perhaps your intuition is telling you it's time for a break. Perhaps your intuition is telling you it's time to look at this from the bigger picture and, you know, detach. But yeah, that's what we're seeing here. For your person, I do feel their intuition is telling them that there's something really special here. And I feel like they, you know, try and not to listen to that. All right, let's see what is helping this connection. We have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. So for some of you, I'm only actually getting this for those of you who... No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to just go both. So what's helping this connection? This is an interesting one because if you're with this person, the fact that they are giving you so little, I think is actually teaching you about what you deserve in love and how give and take works and how energy flows. And I feel like it actually is a good thing. It's about finding the lesson, right? So even though there's a lot going on in this connection, even if you're in separation, There's something about the lack of love that they're offering you is actually teaching you about giving and receiving love and energy exchange with the Two of Cups. You know, the point of connections like these is to learn the lessons. And unfortunately, cycles have to repeat and tower moments have to happen in order to reflect. For those of you who are in no contact with this person is still feeling this energetic connection with you. And there is this energy of them, you know, perhaps finally listening to their intuition, coming in, wanting to apologize here. But we're going to look at that. We have the Ten of Swords. What's helping this connection? The ending or unending. It's right there. If you truly, you know, feel you have a soul connection with this person and it's like shit's hitting the fan all the time and you feel overwhelmed and you feel stressed out, it's time to take a step back is what I'm hearing. And I know that sucks to hear. But by taking a step back, you're giving yourself the opportunity to fall in love with yourself and to learn more about yourself and to also give this person time to reflect on what they've lost is what I'm hearing. If you're in no contact, that ending, if you're overthinking no contact, or the ending, it had to happen in order to inspire growth. Okay, so let's see what is coming next for this connection. Well, there was no denying that. What's coming next for this connection? I'm actually taking this if you're in no contact. I'm going to separate it. If you were in contact with this person and you were in that place where you're not sure what the heck is going on, what's coming next is a separation. It's right here. It's what I was feeling. And I don't want you to be afraid. There needs to be time to heal here. It does show if you continue going the way you're going, there's going to be inconsistency here. It's going to become unbalanced to the point where it leads to separation and someone getting hurt. I want to say, though, it's very important what's on the bottom of the deck, because with the separation will come clarity and will come a breakthrough moment. That's what needs to happen if you're with this person. Like, there needs to be a breakthrough moment. There needs to be a tower moment where you both go into your little webs and heal. And remember, Page of Swords, try not to care about what's going on in their web. It doesn't matter what's going on in their web, okay? You don't need to look online and see what they're up to. You need to focus on yourself and your own web and leave their web to them. But it does cause a breakthrough moment here. I know it's scary, but it causes a breakthrough moment. Perhaps you're someone that needs to embody Queen of Swords and say, I deserve more. And if you can't give it to me, then I'm, going to remove myself from this situation. And I can hear my people out there who are in separation, or maybe you're watching this and you've already lived through this entire thing and you're with this person now in union. I can hear you. You're like, yep, got to do that Queen of Swords. All right, so I want to see what's coming next for those of you who are in no contact right now, because I am picking up on two very different collectives. Ace of Coins. Oh my gosh. That's lovely. That's an offer of growth. That's an offer of stability. That's what you've been wanting from this person. That's all you wanted, was growth and stability. And that's what's coming in. This person wanting to reconnect with you. I told you. Like a moth to a flame. This person, if you look at this, I see a feminine energy here. I can see it right there, this feminine energy. And this person thinking about making an offer here. Look at that. We have the Six of Swords. That's insane. You guys, I intuitively read tarot, and I'm seeing a blonde right here. Doesn't mean you have to be blonde, but I'm seeing a blonde in a white dress right here. And this person thinking about, am I ready to give this stable offer? Am I ready to, you know, like that person on Love is Blind, am I ready to tell this person everything I've been reflecting on and the ways that I'm changing and what I can offer? And I think it's crazy that this is underneath it, because it's almost like she's right there accepting an offer. You know, this offer's coming in. Six of Swords does show reconnection. Knight of Wands. Wanting to take accountability that they've moved on from that Knight of Wands behavior. That losing you, separation, was enough to make them realize what they had, and now they want to reconnect. I could already feel it. I knew it. I knew it. Let's see advice for you for this connection. What is the advice? I'm actually very honed in on, for those of you in this connection, what is your advice? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands does show taking action towards this in some type of way. You know, whether that's, if you have a feeling that it's time to speak your truth and then let go, you know, Spirit's saying whatever intuitive action, inspired action you're being guided to take, it's time to act on that. If you're in this connection. So if you're feeling inspired, like I said, to have an honest discussion with this person about their lack of consistency, Queen of Swords, do that. If you're feeling inspired to move away from this connection, do that. There is an energy of you moving forward, perhaps without this person for the time being. Here it is right here, Four of Cups. If this person can't appreciate you, then it's time to move forward on your own journey. And it doesn't mean that this is the end. It means this is the lesson that needs to be, like, there needs to be a lesson learned here. There needs to be a separation so that you can learn more about yourself and this person can learn about themselves. I can't deny the fact that we have counterpart energy here. So, and counterpart connections, you could be in the spot of it where it's super confusing and you have no idea what's going on. Why do you feel this way about this person who is so inconsistent? Does it mean that you have a trauma bond? That you want somebody to treat you badly? That's not it. There's a lesson there. Anyway, advice for those of you who are in no contact. Oh my gosh. Can I just say, can I just backtrack for a minute? Can I just backtrack? Take everything that I said. Please, take everything that I said. But I just need to backtrack for a minute, because when the Chariot and the Ace of Wands came out, I'm not going to lie, I wanted to say something completely different for those of you in no contact. And now I'm getting a very clear message for those of you in contact. So I need to just go back a minute. For those of you who are in no contact, your advice is to, you know, keep focusing on yourself, keep moving forward. This person is getting ready to take inspired action. Remember I said little intuitive hits, little moments of sparkle in the moth. Kind of like the firefly. So this person is getting ready to come towards you, Chariot energy. Again, it's very interesting how I'm learning, as you grow and evolve, you learn how to trust your intuition. I'm learning how to trust mine. I intuitively felt when the Ace of Wands and the Chariot came out that it was for those of you in no contact. And this is definitely for those of you in contact. We have the Tower and the Queen of Swords. So what was I saying? There needs to be a Queen of Swords moment where you speak your truth. And, you know, perhaps this tower comes down and you take the time to work on your own foundation. When a foundation crumbles, you know, it's a chance for both of you to work on your own. There does need to be a tower moment in this connection where you perhaps, you know, turn your back on it and stand in your power, because you do deserve reciprocal love. You do deserve stability. You do deserve growth. Just saying. We also have the moon. So for advice for those of you in this connection, you know, listen to your intuition. If this is, it does show that there's confusion here, that you can't quite see things clearly. This is also divine feminine energy, which came out twice. So very symbolic of, you know, counterpart energy. What is the outcome of this connection, no matter where you are? What is... We have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Wands. So Knight of Swords energy shows fast communication. It shows forward movement, especially with the Three of Wands. I'm feeling like very intuitively that the outcome of this connection is, you know, this person, what happens to the runner is eventually they become the chaser. What happens is you become the runner and they become the chaser, because you detach and you're like, I'm too good for this. And they become the chaser. And that's what I see here. I see strong feminine, not talking about gender, focused on moving forward, and this person becoming the chaser, coming towards you, fast communication, taking more action, putting more effort into the connection. Three of Wands shows the two of you progressing into the future, making plans. Well, Two of Wands is making plans, but Three of Wands is also, you know, progressing into those plans, you know, perhaps moving in together, taking trips together. King of Wands, so this person growing out of Knight of Wands energy. The King of Wands is someone who takes control of their love life specifically. So like I said, I feel like this person becomes the one pursuing you, is what I'm seeing. And Three of Wands shows forward movement and progression. So don't be afraid, my friend. Don't be afraid. Anyway, let's just get final advice. Final advice. Final advice. We have the Four of Swords. So whoever you are, wherever you are on this journey, a break, you know, a break was required in order for you both to gain clarity and to work on what you need to improve within yourselves. That's self-improvement. And remember, self-improvement takes time, but leads to long-term growth. That's why we don't want to rush it. And we have the Six of Wands here. So we have success, we have triumph. Sometimes we see marriage on this card. So whoever you are, if you want this, it can end well. But for some of you, you may have to have a break. We were on a break. You may have to have a break. But yes, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I hope this resonated. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Baroque Tarot and this opal crystal, this is going to be a reading about you and your person and, you know, what's really happening here, what's going on. It's, you know, my friends, you love these ones, these readings. So I like helping you look at things in a different way. I will mention that in pile 1, it came up. So, you know, I get comments about how your readings, you know, there was more about self-reflection than actual love. It's because love is about self-reflection. You know, the people you meet are mirrors as to how you can grow as a person. And that's often why there's conflict and triggers and things like that in connections. If you are someone who, you know, truly wants to invest themselves in love, then you also have to, I believe, be invested in improving yourself and falling in love with yourself, not, you know, looking for that in another human being. You have to find that within yourself first, and then that's what helps you attract in love. And that's why I talk so much about self-reflection in my love readings, because it's not just that person's fault. You know, we're all learning, we're all growing. And I think that it's just as important to look at how we can improve. It's actually more important to look at how we can improve rather than saying, well, they need to fix this and they need to fix that. There's a lot of things we need to fix too. But anyway, so my little butterflies, I don't know what kind of situation you're in, but I do feel reconnection in your energy, or there's about to be reconnection. We have this Ace of Coins. So like I said, gift from, like, this is a gift from the divine here, the Ace of Pentacles, and it's a, you know, a reward for hard work. It's a reward for growth. And like I was saying, self-improvement, once you fall in love with yourself and you learn how to love yourself and you heal yourself, we're never fully healed. That's when the universe can bring this in. And I do see someone offering you a stable offer here, or I was getting the energy that perhaps you're in no contact and this offer is like right around the corner. Six of Cups. Oh my gosh. I didn't even look at these cards. Oh my gosh. Reconnection. I told you. I told you. I told you. So you could be someone who's been very focused on healing your own wounds, Six of Cups. And there could be a longing energy happening right now because you feel them coming towards you. Or for some of you, you're already reconnecting. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that was there. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Here it comes. I just heard, here it comes, baby. Oh my gosh, reconnection, reconciliation pile. Hello. I've been channeling so much of that in my single readings. It's insane. The reconnection ones. So I was curious if it was going to come up in one of today's piles, and here we are. Oh my goodness. So let's get into the shuffle. Ace of Swords, communication and a breakthrough. Oh dear. Congratulations. Don't tell them that I told you it's coming, because I am getting double like proposal energy here, so act surprised. I had no idea. Except that crazy pants lady told me so. Seven of Cups, clarity about love. So right now you could be someone who's, you know, you could be dreaming about your person right now. If you're in separation, you could be dreaming about your person a lot, daydreaming about them a lot. There's this longing energy between the two of you. You could be communicating through dreams. Seven of Cups, you know, it does show if you are reconnecting with this person already, you could be feeling confused. Reconnection is tricky because it's not like it was when you reconnect, when you first reconnect. It's not like it was. So yeah, you could have a little bit of, you know, clouded, like you could have a little bit of confusion about it. King of Wands, there's definitely someone taking action towards you. And if they haven't already, they're about to. Lion keeps coming up. Yesterday we had that lion, someone making a move, you know. King of Wands is someone who takes control of their love life. It's very interesting. You wanted to jump out again? Oh, okay, thank you. I needed to see that. There's that Ace of Coins. So you have this King of Wands offering you something, either already or they're about to. They're in your energy. Perhaps you feel it coming. Oh my gosh, you know what I just thought of? I was talking about self-reflection. You could be someone who's super focused on, like, you're like, I understand that I need to reflect in order to welcome in the best kind of love, whoever that is. You could be someone who is, you know, everything that I said in the beginning. You're a firm believer that once you heal yourself and work on yourself, that this, whoever this offer is, will come in. I think it's, you know, that it's reconciliation. Let's not mess around. But I just heard, if you build it, they will come, from Field of Dreams. And you could be someone who's like, if I love myself, they will come. If I heal myself, they will come. Anyway. Temperance! Oh my gosh! Balance and reconciliation. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Whew. What is happening here? Oh my gosh. Page of Cups, here they come. Oh my goodness. Maybe you thought it would never happen with Page of Cups. Maybe you thought when pigs fly. Could have been dealing with a younger water sign for some of you, or we do have that king energy with fire. Six of Coins, balance and harmony. What is happening? Equal give and take. Healed energy. I'm seeing two people who have been working on themselves, perhaps even therapy, coming together. Beautiful. I'm seeing it. If you are just reconnecting, if you're like already talking to this person and seeing where things go, I am seeing like commitment. I am seeing union. I can't help it. Six of Swords, stop. Oh my gosh. Reconnection, moving forward into calmer waters. Magic. Oh, these cards are so satisfying to shuffle. I'll stop now. Queen of Coins, there you are. That offer. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Pile 2. There you are. You know it's coming. You're like, yep. Thank you. I love it. You're amazing. I love it. Oh my gosh. Queen of Pentacles, you're stable. You're strong. You know it's coming. I said yesterday, this is one of the only Queen of Pentacles cards I've ever seen where she looks open to receive. I'm going to give you an example right now because I was working, guys, for those of you who want to be on my Patreon when I get it, I'm already adding tarot videos on the cards. I started with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Not by, I shuffled it out, but anyway. On most of Queen of Pentacles, you see this kind of body language. You see them protecting a pentacle, you know? Here, you're protecting your pentacle and you're like, I'll take yours too, please. Like, you're ready to receive, my friend. You're on your throne, ready to receive. I love it. Nine of Coins, look at you. Oh, working on yourself. Independent, stable, self-improvement, knowing that everything you need is within you. If you need love, you've learned that you need to give it to yourself. If you want stability, you've given it to yourself. You, my friend, look amazing. Seriously, your energy is amazing. It's awesome sauce. I just can't believe it. My eyes are bugging out of my head. It's so good I'm not on camera right now. What? Oh my gosh. You know what I'm hearing? You are in Temperance energy. Your masculine and your feminine within yourself are balanced. You are your own emperor. And that's why you have that gift from the divine, that Ace of Pentacles, that Emperor coming in. And you know it. You know it. And if your ego tells you that I'm lying to you, tell your ego from me to shut up. I'm serious. Intuitively, I just threw the Queen of Pentacles. Intuitively, come on, you know this is coming. And if you don't, then wake up because it's here. Like, oh my gosh, I can't. I was going to say, you're giving miniature Empress vibes here. But the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Coins together, to me, you might as well be the Empress, okay? And that's why this Emperor's coming in. Oh my goodness! I can't believe that. What's under that? The Magician! Communication! Three of Wands, forward movement. I told you, I told you. Okay, let's get into it. I can't even remember what cards you had. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just saw 12:12 on the timer, which... Hang on. I need to sit down. Oh my gosh. Where's my book? It's over there. Hang on. So, 12:12. 12:12. You guys are about to go through a rebirth if you're not already. Like with this person. Where are you? Numbers, 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 numbers. There we go. Why do I always think that? Never mind. I'm sure it'll come up. 12:12. I'm seeing two people in Hanged Man energy going through changes, going through growth. A sacrifice, you know, for forward movement. Entering into 13, which is death and rebirth. So, you're supposed to be here and your person's here, but if you resonate with the other side, that's okay. We have the Otter. The Otter! I forgot about the Otter. Seriously, Queen of Pentacles, hand open, Otter. You're like, are you ready? The Otter, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You are content, my friend. You are content in your own energy. For some of you, you're already talking to this person. Maybe that's why you're so content. But for others of you, I deep down intuitively, you know this is coming. Shut up your ego. Tell your ego I said to go away. You're not welcome here today, ego. You're not getting any cookies from us. The Otter, like you're looking at this person and it's like, you know, it's coming because there is this energy of feeling very content with what you have going on in your own life right now and being completely open if this person comes back in, or you're open to whatever happens. You know, you could have forgiven them energetically. You could have released them energetically, detached from them. But there's something in your energy that's very like, I'm just seeing, I wish I was on camera because you'd see me like I'm imitating this otter right now. I've got my hands up like a T-Rex. And it's like you're looking over like, are you ready? Are you ready yet? Are you ready to play? Do you want to come play? Do you want to come splash in the water with me? Are you ready? It's beautiful. And we have the Frog. And the Frog is about transformation. And this is your person's energy, water as well. So your person is going through a rebirth and a transformation themselves. And that's why this energy is coming in. For some of you, like I said, you're going to come across this reading after you've heard from this person. Right now, I will say for a lot of you, I feel like you're in separation just because you're looking at the back of this frog and this frog is, you know, facing that way. So I feel like right now your person is going through change and transformation. When you think about a tadpole, if you look at a tadpole, Would you ever think a tadpole could grow into a frog? No, absolutely not. If you look at someone who's unhealed and who has, who has mistreated you, do you look at them and think, oh yeah, they could change into a magically healed person and be everything I want? Of course not. It's like Page of Cups energy, when pigs fly. But that's actually what's happening here. This is very healing energy with the rain over the frog, very symbolic of a rebirth. Very beautiful. Very, like, I cannot stress that enough, how beautiful your energy is. And I think your person is. All right, so you had extra cards come out, so just bear with me for a minute. Oh yes, right. That one came out, that one came out, that one came out. So this is your energy. And we have shift the way to new potential. And we have 2 and 9. So like my high priestesses out there, you are in 9 of Pentacles energy. You are stable. You are in that energy where you are open to whatever comes to you. Shift the way to new potential. I also feel like for some of you, if you were resisting believing in this connection in the past, I feel like you've had a shift in the way you look at this person and the way you feel. Like I said, for some of you, I think that you've energetically released or forgiven this person in your own way. You're looking so stable. I mean, it's amazing. And I'm seeing a windmill, like a change in the wind. Something's about to change. 29 does equal 11. 11, 11. Oh. So you had your person's card almost came out for pile 1. And I saw it and I'm like, that doesn't feel right. Pile 1, that doesn't feel right. And then it came out in pile 2. I love when that happens. So it was meant for you. We have, nope. We have you, the Muse. 3, Empress energy. So perhaps your person has, is also balancing their feminine and masculine energy. And look, there's a reason these cards look like this. Look at this. I didn't even lay them out before. I just shuffled them and recorded the intro. I think it's so interesting that I said, you're looking at the back of this person, but who's this person focused on? You, the Muse, Empress. You are inspiring this person to change. You are inspiring this person to grow and to look at their shadows and to transform. I'm hearing fear into love, shadow into light. Very beautiful. And like I said, you had an extra card come out and I didn't even see it come out. I went to clean up the cards to shuffle for the next pile and it was left behind. And I was like, that's a sign. Accept and receive, 24. I'm telling you, intuitively, this person is about to take action. Emperor energy, High Priestess. You know there's about to be a sunrise. And if you don't, there is. Get ready. Put your shades on. Because it's about to get bright. Lover's energy, harmony, balance. How many times did we see 6? Blossoming into something new. And accept and receive. So this is someone who's ready to reciprocate the energy. We saw it, 6 of Pentacles. Anyway, get ready, because here they come. Get ready, because here I come. I've never met a Muse or an Otter that made me feel the way that you do. You're all right, Otter. Anyway, sacred action, decisive focus. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this one. It's the cheetah. Oh, you guys, you must have watched that reading I did yesterday in my blue shirt. The cheetah came out and the cheetah is masculine energy, taking action, in the 3D. We have 17, healing, star energy, wish fulfillment. So honestly, this is very intense. Someone, I see you as someone who has completely completely allowed yourself to believe that this person can change and come back. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the people who are like my believers, who are like, I believe that I'm magical. I'm starting to trust my intuition. That's what I feel is going on here. The synchronicities from my other readings lately are here, especially with that cheetah that came out yesterday twice in 2 different cards, the cheetah. And it's action. It's action in the 3D. I keep seeing mirrored numbers. I just saw 2112. I saw 2002. Anyway, I'm vibrating right now. I'm vibrating. Shift the way to new potential. I feel like you've just had a breakthrough moment where you've decided, you know what, ego, I'm not delusional. You can get out of here. And you're like listening to your intuitive fairy, your intuition fairy / unicorn. I don't know yet. I don't know. You have extra cards, which I'm probably just going to put one on the side. So we have mimosa, and when you, obviously I don't drink, but I feel like people, when they have like breakfasts, when they're getting together, they're like, let's have a mimosa. Am I imagining that? 2222 on the timer. Holy crap, 2222 on the timer now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we see some kind of liftoff here. Wheel of Fortune energy. We see a change in this energy. Someone who's making adjustments. We see a turning point. It's like the 2 of you ready to get back on that wheel again. And we see all this beauty and transformation. Look at all the transformation with the butterflies. And we see the birds' communication. So something is transforming here. Something has awoken here. When you think about this, think about like someone spiritually awakening and making a loud sound, for example, and then all the, like the release that happens, they all fly off, you know? Anyway, I'm obsessed with this reading right now. And on the bottom was holy basil, and we see the swan. 20, judgment. Judgment is here, you know? Renewal is here is what I'm hearing. We've had so many cards talking about union and reconciliation. 2332 on the timer. Anyway, I can't ignore it. It's funny because when I get, I'm going to teach you guys how to read cards, but when I get the oracle cards, they don't make sense until I sit down and start shuffling the tarot and talking to you. That's when they all start to make sense. Twenty. I just want to see what this says. Oh my gosh. This is the bringer of buoyancy and clear and true companionship. It is here if you are feeling backed into a corner by lethargy, despair, hopelessness, or sorrow. I'm just going to read this. Holy basil is an ally for nearly everyone, as their gifts work with the small and large stressors of daily life in both subtle and overt. The power of stress has taken on a life of its own in the modern world. It has become so much a standard part of our day-to-day activities that many of us view stress as normal. Stress has always been a part of being alive, but at one time it was much more connected to imminent survival than it is today. Now this feeling has been culturally programmed into our existence, and a stress response is invoked around nearly any activity, relationship, or experience. We have also lost many tools for releasing stress in community, for resolving conflicts in a healthy way, and for healing. Yes! Holy basil is a glitter sprinkling guide for navigating our stressors. Some people have much greater loads and are living much more closely to the questions of survival. But if collectively we can brighten, lighten, and loosen the ties to culture of stress and our stress response, these effects can ripple out in our shared society in ways that benefit and brighten us all, which is why most of my readings include not only what your person is working on and thinking about, but what you need to be reflecting on as well, because it is about self-growth. That's what love is, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm not in charge of my words right now. We also have mimosa. And this creates stability for your dreams to become realized without inhibiting the spontaneity of freedom of your imagination. This talks about mimosa is the bright light and twinkling confidant you have been waiting for. And remember, we had the star. The fabulous firecracker of the mimosa flower moves upward, dancing in the wind, sparkling in your depths. Mimosa will twinkle in the caves of despair, acting as the gliding kite for your wallowing spirit as you follow their irresistible glow. So right now you're both following your intuition. You know, I told you, you're in magical energy right now. You're probably the person that watched that reading. Oh, maybe you didn't watch it. There was a reading that I did where the divine feminine came out as the unicorn, the peacock, and what was the other one? Was it the dragon? Anyway, very magical. You're a very magical being. And anyway, this is beautiful. So we do have, you know, awakenings and ascensions, come on, happening between the two of you right now. And like I said, this is about to, I'm hearing liftoff. It's funny, I'm shaking. Like I sometimes shake, but this is a lot of shaking for me. Anyway, let's get into the tarot, because let's go. Someone's taking decisive action towards you, my friend. And I feel like you have also chosen this. If you are a counterpart, I channel spiritual love, so get used to it. If you are someone who is on the counterpart journey, you could be someone who is just, like I said, maybe you've been listening to my readings and you're like, you know what? I'm not crazy to believe in this. I'm going all in. Like, I'm just going to jump in and learn about myself and go on my healing journey. And if this person comes back, great. If not, whatever. I'm choosing this journey. I'm surrendering. And in turn, your person is as well. And look at the birds and the butterflies flying off together. I'm seeing communication. How many birds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now your person could be thinking about, you know, they could be anxious about coming in with those 9 birds. I'm seeing the 9 of Swords. They could feel anxious about coming towards you. In the 9 of Swords, in the Light Seers Tarot, there's one bird that's lit up. And, you know, I always think of like, you're the one that got away. Anyway, I already went over the bottom of the deck energy, which is amazing. Here they come. All right, so let's look at what is happening in this connection. What do we need to know about this connection? Go, what is the heart of this connection? We have the 2 of Coins and the 6 of Coins. So there was an imbalance here between the two of you, and it needed to come into balance. 6 of Coins shows the need for balance between you. Perhaps there was an inconsistency with giving and receiving love and energy here with this energy. It does show, for some of you, your person, like I said, 9 of Swords, could be, you know, weighing up the options about when to come back towards you. or they could be someone who's still trying to find balance in their life so that they can have enough to offer you. Because this is someone who I feel you want equal give and take from, and this person is trying to figure out how to give that to you, whether you're talking or not. For some of you, you could be reconnecting with this person and there's still, you know, a slight imbalance that you're feeling. We have the Three of Wands and the Ace of Coins. I told you it's coming. And look, the Three of Wands can represent your higher self knowing that something is coming on the horizon. You can see it. For those of you who don't know it, the Three of Wands is telling you that Ace of Pentacles is on the horizon. Like, you're almost going to be able to see it if you can't see it in the 3D yet, which is, you know, an offer. So communication, them showing up at your door. Forward movement. This is progressing forward. And intuitively, like I said, you know it. Your higher self knows this is coming. It's beautiful. And for some of you, if you're already talking, this shows that you're moving forward. You know, maybe it doesn't feel like you are, but you are. You're moving towards Four of Wands energy. If you look at this person, they probably feel like they're not moving anywhere either. You know, where else can they go except down? But they're actually moving towards Four of Wands energy, if that makes sense. So let's see your energy. Show me that Otter's energy. We have the Hanged Man and the World. This is beautiful. So your energy, you're working on what cycles you can work on. You're reflecting on what you need to reflect on. You know intuitively that this separation is happening for growth and that, you know, you've had to sacrifice it for growth. Hanged Man shows that you see this connection in a new way. You know, you're seeing it in a new light. I do feel if you're talking to this person, you see a different side of them. You know, there seems to be this feeling of completion if you're talking to this person. For those of you who are not talking to this person, I just see someone who has surrendered to this and you're working on the patterns you need to break, the things you need to look at within yourself. It's beautiful energy. For some of you, you know, there may be a distance here with the World card. You could be feeling, you know, there's definitely a feeling of distance for some of you with that World card, whether it be emotional or not. In reflection, in Hanged Man energy, in separation, you are someone, I think, who's had a realization, a breakthrough moment about how you were chasing this person, perhaps, and that, you know, you needed to stop chasing and focus on yourself. Knight of Swords energy also, intuitively, you feel this coming. You feel it coming. Knight of Swords, you can feel something, you know, building, someone coming towards you very quick. You know, you could be someone who's even anticipating it, or you're like, you find yourself kind of checking your phone more often. Interesting. You're looking great, my friend. Let's see your person's energy. Show me your person's energy. Well, there it is. If you're already talking to this person, this would be past energy, but your person is longing for you. Look at this, Knight of Wands, we have the Runner. Just as you're having the realization you don't want to chase anymore, this person doesn't want to run anymore. You could have been dealing with, you know, a player energy, inconsistent. Five of Cups, they have a lot of regrets, and this is what they want to communicate with you. You know, they want to communicate these regrets that they have for you. I do have to say, losing you, they felt sad, they felt sorry for themselves, they felt regret. And it's that level of energy that helps us, or that pushes us to self-reflect and grow and heal our own wounds. Current energy, this is someone wanting to reconnect with you, someone thinking about you, someone longing for you, someone looking at your pictures. I feel like this is someone who's also looking at childhood wounds here. and perhaps, you know, reflecting on how they did run from this. Perhaps they ran from it based on a childhood wound. Knight of Wands, I have to say, I'm so mean to the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry. I'll pet the horse, not you. I'm sorry, you Knight of Wands horsey. I am so hard on the Knight of Wands, but the Knight of Wands is also someone that has to work up the courage to come back, who has to work up, you know, the guts to come back and take accountability. I had a whole rant about people who, you know, we're kind of taught that if someone, you know what, I'm not going to do that. That's pile one energy. I went over that rant in pile one, and I feel like you are not someone who is full of like, well, if they loved me, they'd come back. Well, that's their problem, you know. I am perfect and they have to change everything. Like, if you're in that, I don't think you're pile two. I don't think that's you. I think you're someone who knows it takes time to heal, who knows it takes time to have realizations, and who has surrendered to whatever's happening here. I feel like maybe you have a lot of compassion for this person, especially if they have childhood wounds, because you are an Empress energy, right? So I don't think you're someone who is, you know, has a lot of programmed thoughts in their head. Maybe I'm wrong. This person feels left out in the cold. They've missed your energy. Oh my goodness. And there is fear of rejection here. And that's why that Knight of Wands is coming out, because this person does have a fear that you'll reject them, because they don't know how much you've grown. They don't know that you're not, you know, you have this open heart and loving soul and spiritual connection. Anyway, I love that Two of Wands. That person who always reminds me of an emperor for some reason. That person is like, what can I work on? Just like you are. What can I change? How can I approach this differently? Two of Wands. Love it. Okay, let's see how you are currently feeling about this person. How do you feel about this person? Eight of Swords, you're in separation. Queen of Cups, oh my gosh. What did I just say? You'd be open. You'd be open if they came out of no contact. You'd be open to, you know, hearing from them. What I'm seeing, though, for how you feel about this person, you do feel this separation, Eight of Swords. You know, as much as I yelled at your ego, I know that your ego is still going to be there. And we still do have a bit of overthinking here. In your energy, you feel like this person, you know, is perhaps scared of this connection. You feel like they're trapping themselves, you know, because you feel, in my opinion, you look like you're feeling great. Queen of Cups, how you feel about this person, you still have love for them, you know, you still hold a cup for them, but you're also someone that's learned how to love yourself first. So, you know, as much as you're open to this person, you also know that you can't overextend yourself either. For how you feel about this person, you do feel a very intuitive connection with them, with the Queen of Cups. And perhaps you're someone who's having a hard time feeling that, because perhaps your person is going through a lot. Sometimes in detachment, you go through periods where you can't feel that energy and you start to overthink, like, why am I not feeling their energy? Yeah, Justice. So for how you feel about this person, you know, you would compromise with them. You're feeling balanced about this person in whatever capacity you're with them, talking to them, not talking to them. I just see you as someone who knows what you deserve, and you've grown and you've surrendered to this. So I do see that you think this person, you know, this person owes you an apology for perhaps they self-sabotaged this connection. What I was saying in pile one, I'll just touch on it quickly, is that I was talking about this person who it took him a year to, it's on Love is Blind, don't judge me. No, I'm not, I don't care if you judge me or not. Go ahead. I watch Love is Blind to study human behavior. He, in the show, loved the person he was with, but he self-sabotaged that. He started projecting, he started self-sabotaging, and the reunion is a year later, and he came back and said he had been, like, he's going to therapy. He, you know, he saw the red flags, he started looking at them, and he said, I know it doesn't make sense, but back then I was scared I wasn't good enough for you, and that really, you know, it made him defensive. It made him push that person away. And of course, you know, that person, like, people will roll their eyes at that, but he was being honest. What he was speaking was the truth. And it took him a year. I'm not saying it's taking your person a year, but it took him a year to have those realizations and to let his guard down and to be open about that. So that is actually a thing that happens. I just wanted to say. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to do it, and then I went there. I didn't go as much there as pile one, but I did go there. Let's see how this person is feeling about you. You could be, you know what I was getting? That your person may be going through a dark night of the soul, and you may be picking up on that with the Eight of Swords. And for how you feel about this person, that Five of Swords, that self-sabotage, I can see with this Eight of Swords that you feel that whatever trauma this person has, Six of Cups, that has affected how they act in this connection, you feel like that trauma can be healed. You believe it. So again, I don't think you're someone who's saying, there's no hope for that person. You know that whatever, you know, their shadows can be healed. Their trauma can be healed. Anyway, how is this person feeling about you? I just stopped on the Three of Pentacles a minute ago, and that shows someone, you know, wanting to collaborate with you, wanting to fix this. We do have the Four of, oh, stop. You guys, I fucking told you. Am I allowed to swear on Patreon? Someone tell me. Four of Cups, fear of rejection. Didn't I say that? They have fear about coming towards you because look at you. You're the Empress. You're the Empress. Look at that. That's how they feel about you. Nobody compares to you. Nothing compares to you. That song. It's been 15 days and 7 long hours since something. But this person has a fear of rejection. They feel like perhaps you don't even... Again, I feel like this person feels like you wouldn't even notice if they did offer you a cup. Like there is this energy where they know your worth. You know, they feel drawn to you. They feel like they didn't appreciate you, Four of Cups, that they didn't appreciate that cup when they had the chance. That is magic. For some of you, there is this energy of this person, like I said, they're very intimidated to come forward with this cup. Look, there's the cup. There's the Empress. Queen of Wands. This person's intimidated. You're looking very confident. And there's this intimidation about communicating with you, about sharing what's in that cup. Very interesting. For some of you, if there was a third party, your person knows they messed up. They know. This person knows that, you know, their karmic didn't compare to you. There's no way. Empress versus Queen of Wands. The Empress wins. All right, let's see. I want to see what is currently blocking this connection. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, don't get out. Oh my gosh. What's blocking this connection? there was chasing going on. You know, there was chasing going on. And this person needed to embody Emperor energy on their own. You know, they needed to grow into this Emperor. That's a blockage here. The other thing I'm hearing as a blockage is that this person is in Emperor energy. So they're very stable. They're thinking things through. They're reflecting, and they don't want to make any sudden movements. So, you know, this is someone, a blockage here is that, you know, they're avoiding coming in prematurely, I'm hearing. It could be in the past that there was a power struggle between you, like control. Perhaps you wanted to control the outcome. I'm seeing maybe intense arguments, intense words with the Knight of Swords. Anyway, come on. Oh, look, they're together. Oh. Separation is in the past. Do you see that? Future, past. No, wait. Past, present, future. Do you see? Past, separation. Present, you both embodying divine energy. Future, reconciliation. It's amazing. I love this. Can I just hang out on the sidelines and watch your life unfold? All right, let's see what is helping this connection. What is currently helping this connection? We've got two. Look at this. What is currently helping this connection? You are both listening to your intuition. The Page of Wands is about, you know, what your intuition tells you to take inspired action towards. Page of Wands can be about communication. Spiritual awakening, not communication. It can be about someone taking action towards communicating with you. But what's helping this, there has been awakenings here. There's been realizations. There's been reflection. If this was just a situationship and never turned into, you know, a committed connection, that's actually helping you, like, because it allowed you both to work on yourselves. What's helping this connection? 9 of Wands, hope and determination for this connection. Willing, you know, the willingness to fight for this connection. 9 of Wands is about self-improvement, the ways we, you know, look at ourselves and learn how to, the things we need to improve about ourselves. And that's what I mean. You're both doing that, and that's hugely helping this connection. Hermit, self-reflection, isolation from each other. It had to happen. And, you know, if you're someone who is focused on your soul path right now, you are being a huge help in this connection without you even realizing it. You are lighting the way for this person energetically. You know, they say the feminine leads the way. Not talking about gender. And we do have the 2 of Cups here. So I want to say this is great. I can't believe this came out for what's helping this connection. For those of you, and don't come at me in the comments, or do, I don't care. For those of you where there was a third party, listen to me, okay? When you are healed and you can look back, you can see the lesson in the third party. And there was a reason. For those of you who resonate with a third party, there was a reason for that third party. I have the 2 of Cups here and the 7 of Swords. Now, the 2 of Cups shows an exchange between two people that possibly never went further than that. I do believe that there was a lesson, if you're resonating with that, that karmic had to teach this person so that they could learn their lesson about you. I know our brain and our ego immediately is triggered when there's a karmic. We're like, oh my gosh, like, how could they? They must not love me, all of those things. But once you've healed yourself and you've learned how to love yourself, you can see the lessons in everything. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that. Also, what's helping this connection is that you two still have love for each other. There's still love here, you know? There's still an energetic exchange in energy here. All right, what is coming next for this connection? What is coming next for this connection? I shuffled twice. I shuffled twice. That's an offer of love. That's the deepening of intimacy. Getting closer. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Anyway. Oh my gosh. You guys. This is too much. We've got wish fulfillment on the bottom. Someone following their intuition, following their heart. The two of you together, wish fulfillment. We do have I don't know why I put the 2 of Cups in the middle of the reading like that. That's interesting. We have the 2 of Cups, which is a deepening of intimacy. It's someone offering you something and you taking it, you know? It's like an exchange of energy. We have the 6 of Wands, someone coming towards you, wanting to be seen and heard by you, wanting success and victory with you. It gets better. Whoever this is leaving in the past what they no longer need. So that could be a karmic for some of you, like I said. This is someone who's leaving whatever doesn't fulfill them behind, and they're beelining it right to you. Remember the beeline? The visionary, oh my gosh. That's a bonus card in this deck. They're leaving behind anything that doesn't fulfill them, and they're heading to you. With clarity, with communication, King of Swords, with truth. Beautiful. You'll have your truth, my friend. You'll have, like, that's possible wedding there, 6 of Wands. Now, we had all the 6s come out, except the Lovers. We had all all the cards, 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Balance, unity. Oh my gosh. All right, what advice do you need to hear about this person? Or this connection? What advice do you need to hear about this connection? What did I say? You guys, yes, whatever you're wondering, yes. This is the happiest card in the deck. You will have a happy ending here, and look at that. There's that offer of growth. Here comes that pentacle from the very start of the beginning. Out of the sky, here they come, an offer of growth. Possibly a proposal for some of you. Clarity. This person is bringing you clarity. And advice, keep doing what you're doing. You are in healing energy. The sun is so, like, it's healing energy. It's why, well, I like sitting in the sun for the energy. I know that people like sitting in the sun to tan. I will sit in the sun for energy. Like, I'll say, I'm going to go sit outside like for 20 minutes and just sit in the sun and soak up its energy. It is an energy of, you know, healing. So keep focusing on what raises your vibration. Keep focusing on what makes you happy. You know, there's a happy ending here. Happy beginning. My spirit guides just corrected me. Happy beginning, not ending. Happy beginning. And we have the Page of Coins. So keep focusing on your own growth, because this is coming in, my friend. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we have, like I said, 3 of Cups and the King of Wands. This person is coming in to communicate. 3. Let's see. I just want to see if there's anything this person wants you to know. Did you see how those flew out into my hand? I'm going to cry. I've started hearing your people in my, like, I can hear them talk. Like, I know that sounds crazy. I used to sit at home and I'd watch readers and I'd be like, you're nuts. Like, you're talking to someone, you are crazy. But I could hear, as soon as I saw these cards, I heard someone say, be strong, I'm coming. Be strong, I'm on my way. Don't give up on me. That's what I just heard. I feel like crying. I'm on my way. Don't give up on me. I know I've hurt you. Here I come. Look, hand up in the air. They're coming. They're like, wait, you know the fire, no, is it the bee or no, it's the firefly that's screaming in the animal deck. Wait! Don't grow without me. Don't grow up without me. King of Cups, they're coming. Oh my gosh, they're coming in with this love offer. They love you. Oh my goodness. It's like a movie. Let's see the potential outcome of this connection. That's too many. I didn't even see what they were, but I flipped them back in because it was just a stack of cards. Interesting. We have... Interesting. Okay then. Did you see that? I have crazy things happening to me as I spiritually evolve. It's like it's unexplainable. Outcome. Future outcome. I see this offer coming in. This is a offer of stability. This is growth. This is, proposal. The Nine of Swords, I want to mention something with this energy. Because what I'm seeing is someone coming in with this offer, and I feel you're anxious that you'll just end up repeating a cycle, or you're anxious that, you may end up losing yourself or overgiving to this connection again. I just want to say, as you grow, you're strong. As you elevate, to me, there's not really any going backwards, Once you've learned how to not overgive and you practice and you learn how to love yourself and give to yourself, it's like riding a bike. You don't forget that. So I just wanted to point that out to you. I'm also seeing with this Ace of Pentacles confirming the Nine of Swords, it shows, to me, there's growth here that causes that anxiety and that fear to dissipate, if that's the right word, to, decrease in a huge way. I also feel called to mention that we had the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups come out so close together. Very symbolic of an intuitive connection. And we do have stars, so we have healing and we have wish fulfillment on the bottom. So very beautiful, very beautiful. King of Coins, interesting. Long-term stability, King of Coins. Healing, wish fulfillment, long-term stability. Beautiful. So, my friends, this Spirit Quartz, interesting. This Spirit Quartz wanted to join your reading. I'm not sure if that means anything to anyone or if maybe you want to get a piece of Spirit Quartz, but there you go. Oh, actually, if you are intuitive, Spirit Quartz could help you tap into that intuition or to help you connect with spirit, I'm hearing. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. Now I trust my intuition. Anything I hear, I'm going to mention. So you guys, I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys. I think yours was much shorter than the other one, but whatever. Yours was so beautiful. I love you, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm off to do pile 3, and I will catch you later. I'll catch you on the... what? I don't know. I don't know any fun things to say. All right, well, I'll see you later, friend. Bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 3 and the highly sensitive tarot, I think it's called, and the piece of labradorite, this is going to be your reading all about you and your person. I was going to say perhaps you and your person are on a break right now, or perhaps you're just really focused on your own things. I took a break right before I came to do this pile. I always do. And anyway, I just wanted to mention that. But yeah, let's get into it. So we do have the Knight of Cups here. And we also have the Six of Wands and the Hierophant. So very interesting energy right off the get-go. For a lot of you, I feel that you right now, with this Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands and the Hierophant, I feel like for some of you, you're really focused on perhaps your soul path. I have been picking that up in some of the readings lately. And I feel like you're following your intuition. Like, let's forget about love for a minute. I feel like you're following your intuition towards your heart's desire, towards your soul path. You could be someone 6 of Wands who is just starting to put themselves out there. I am seeing you perhaps focusing on your spiritual journey, or perhaps you are putting yourself out there as a spiritual advisor or something. I also am seeing someone who wants to come back towards you here with the Knight of Cups. There is this rekindling energy with the Knight of Cups. So we'll see what comes out. I'm going to shuffle first. We have the Hermit. So like I said, I feel like perhaps you're both focused on your own paths right now. Hermit energy. Virgo. I have to say, during my face reading, I received more presents from you guys. Melissa bought Wally a ball, and I'm going to do a thank you for that. But I just wanted to mention it because right now Wally is trying to figure out where that ball went. So maybe, you know, you and your person... Oh my gosh, stop. I was going to say are looking for each other. Like maybe you're not in communication in the 3D and your souls are kind of like ready to be back together. Anyway, the Lovers. So perhaps you had to make a choice to focus on yourself. Perhaps you're choosing Lover's energy to follow your soul path. It's about a choice. And I do see this person wanting, like thinking about reconnecting with you here. And I think it's because of the energy that you're in, my friend. So let's see, we have the Two of Pentacles. So there is this energy of trying to find balance, both of you trying to find balance in your lives. Still got to break this deck in. We have the Seven of Wands. Perhaps there are blockages here. Perhaps, you know, there needed to be working on boundaries, I'm hearing. But we're going to get into your oracle cards after the shuffle. We have the Four of Cups. So there might not be much happening right now. You could actually be feeling very unmotivated when it comes to this connection, like what's happening, you know? Especially if you're someone who feels like they're coming back and they're not, you could feel like, what is happening here? Like, what am I waiting for? We do have the Page of Wands and the Magician. So it is here. Someone is thinking about taking action towards you. And you, Page of Wands, could be following your passion and putting yourself out there in some sense. Here we have the Magician, so making something happen, maybe manifesting a new career, working towards your soul path. I keep hearing it. So let's get your oracle cards. Take it as it resonates. This is supposed to be you, but like I said, take it as it resonates. We have the Octopus. This is your person's energy. So this is someone, and you could be picking up on this, but I think you experienced this energy in the past, maybe recent past. Maybe you were searching for meaning, searching for like, what does your life mean? What are you supposed to be doing? What's your soul path, you know? And now, in delay, your person is in this energy. So this is someone whose intuition is all lit up like a Christmas tree. Knight of Cups, intuition. And they're searching for meaning in their life. They're looking at everything in their life, all the things that they have, what brings them meaning. There's something missing, you know? Why do they feel like they can't let you go? Why do they yearn for you? I'm hearing yearning. Your person could be spending a lot of time working right now, or working on themselves, perhaps learning how to listen to that intuition. We also have imbalance 14, so temperance energy. So something was out of balance. And right now your person, I feel their energy balancing out, or the universe trying to balance their energy out. With temperance, it is an energy of, you know, they could be wondering, like, why can't I let go of this person's energy? They're kind of, you know, they haven't been able to let go of you with that Temperance energy. There's something about you that brings them balance and stability, I'm hearing, and they're missing that. For you, we have the oyster, and I love it. I love it. You are evolving. You are ascending. You are realizing your beauty. You are finding your pearl. And I think that you're doing it on your own because we do have this oyster. And it could be that you're kind of, I feel like you have some special gift or talent that you're thinking about going towards, but you kind of hold back for fear of being hurt or fear of, you know, what people will think. Will they like that pearl? This is a magical energy. You're in a magical energy, in my opinion. It's water. You're both in water energy, both in your emotions, both tapped into your intuition. You know, intuition is leading the way. Right now, you do have this hard shell around you. I feel like for some of you, you feel like this is unfinished, like there's still something to come. And remember, pearls form through irritation. So it could be that there was, you know, some tower moments in this connection. But you look like you were really focused on your inner self and improving and growing and perhaps putting yourself out there. Page of Wands, Six of Wands, being, you know, a light worker. Bravely market your magic. I forgot this came out. I shuffled it this morning. Bravely market your magic. So you're thinking about sticking your neck out on the line. I just saw my turtle card. You're thinking about sticking your neck out, I think, and going towards something different here. You could be getting ready to reveal this pearl to everyone. Not everyone, but you know what I mean. You're ready to put yourself out there and, you know, believe in your magic. I love it. You could also be someone who's surrendered to this connection and you know that something is coming and you're, you know, really starting to believe it with that energy. Connecting energy, we have clarity. 5, spiritual lessons being learned. Hierophant energy. Planning, releasing illusion. Clarity. So you could have clarity with that shining pearl under there being hidden. You could have just found that pearl within you. You could have just had clarity on what your gift is. You could be ascending with this energy. It looks to me like you're planning something. There's a lot of change going on. And that's both of you. You know, you're both planning something. I see you planning to put yourself out there or go after your soul path. And I see this person planning to come towards you, planning releasing illusion. This could have been someone who talked themselves out of this connection, or there could have been a lot of illusions and fear here. I love it, you guys. My dogs are going nuts today. Like they are Looney Tunes today. And we have anemone. As soon as this card came out, I saw Finding Nemo. So Finding Nemo could be symbolic. I just hear, I live in an anemone. Sounds kind of like me when I'm trying to pronounce words. An anemone. Anemone. You heard it. I just did it. Anyway, so let's read that card. I think that right now you are in separation with your person. And right now I just see two people very focused on improving their own lives. Your person could be going through karmic justice or karmic retribution. The balancing there, I'm seeing the justice card. So perhaps they're serving karma, learning lessons. You know, I keep seeing 8 of Pentacles with that octopus. You know, maybe spending a lot of time working on themselves, working on their career. So let's read this anemone card. It's an anemone. It's easy to quote Nemo. It's harder to say that word. So we have oh my gosh, this is interesting. So this, the emotion tied to this card is desire. And that's what your person is desiring something here. They're, you know, they're looking around their life and they're realizing there's something missing, and it's you. I do feel like you're not talking to this person, and I feel like you're really focused on yourself and they're focused on themselves. And it's causing release here. It's causing spiritual growth, I'm hearing, even though you don't even realize it. The Wind Rider. Anemone is the windflower. Open your window and let a rush of fresh air wash over you. Watch the curtains blow and know that this windy bloom will help you remember what it feels like to be here and now, loosening the petals of your heart. Anemone shows us old, stuck, determined places in ourselves. Perhaps these are wounds or simply tired beliefs. You're both reflecting about this. They lift your shutters and let the wind dust your corridors. Anemone is the obstinate, but also for the fragile. Closing at night and reopening in the morning. They know how to protect resources, how to shelter, how to open the world at the right time, divine timing. Anemone has long been called the diviner. Is that right? Or is it diviner? Is it diviner or diviner? Thank you, word fairy. Of weather systems, as they are known for conveying when rain is near, signaled by closing their petals in anticipation. We learn from this action to pay attention to the signals we receive and respond to subtly focus and devotion. With focus and devotion. Anemone is a loosener of the often strongly held self-preservation patterns in our thinking, the habits in our body that live in preparation for the next disaster, or the belief that doom is inevitable. Yet disasters will come some days. Holding a sense of awareness and preparedness is essential for survival, but living in a state of hypervigilance will overburden the very systems we need to survive. Anemone dislodges some of these deeply entrenched beliefs. I cannot say it naturally. I have to slow right down. Anemone is acrid? What is that? ACRID. Help me. It is known as a poison medicine and should only be ingested in small doses and handled with care. Poison medicines are potent, powerful, and thick with the strength of calling to action, boundaries, and getting attention on what is needed. Anemone says, release your petals to the wind. So I'm seeing the rose in Beauty and the Beast, if I'm being honest, wilting. And I'm wondering if you are, I think you're both going through spiritual change. You're both focused on your own journeys. I feel like you're focused on, perhaps work or your soul path, as is your person. I feel like you're reflecting on your patterns, as is your person, which is what I was saying. What no longer serves you needs to fall away. And I am seeing that wilting rose in Beauty and the Beast right now, and this energy of you needing to release control over this situation, which may be hard for you. Anyway, I do feel like this is divinely guided, whatever's happening between you and your person. And I feel like maybe it was in the contract that you both needed to achieve something before you could come into union, is what I'm hearing. I just heard equilibrium. Not sure why. I don't say that word clearly. If I read it in a book, I'd have a hard time pronouncing it. So yeah, that's what we're seeing here. I was just rolling up my sleeves. So as the oyster person, you could be somebody who kind of closes themselves away and, shuts, pushes people away when you feel unsafe. That could be, a pattern that you're still working through, or maybe I'm just pointing out to you today. The good news is both of you are reflecting about, what's missing in your life, what you want. It's very spiritual growth energy. And just this message tells you, to just release what no longer serves you, release those patterns, release those fears. And if it's meant to come back to you, it will, is what I'm seeing. So let's get into it, my friends. So like I said, we have 4 of Cups on the bottom. So you could be feeling like, where is this person? Perhaps you are someone who has been holding off on moving forward to your soul path because you thought I'm just seeing someone who maybe, is like, well, I don't want to plan that trip in case my person comes back. Well, but what if my person comes back? I just keep hearing that. And I feel like you're maybe getting frustrated with the fact that there's no movement in the 3D. But I'm telling you that there's growth happening here. It maybe your intuition, it's so weird that I'm hearing this. Maybe your intuition was trying to communicate with you what your soul path is, but because you were in this connection, you couldn't hear that. Anyway, so let's see. We'll go, what is the heart of the matter in this connection? Spirit, show us. We have the Lovers and the Moon. Divine feminine energy much? And we have separation on the bottom. So that you could both work on yourselves. So what I'm seeing is you're dealing with a divine connection, a love connection, a soul connection. The Lovers is not just like a date here and there. The Lovers is a love connection. It's an important connection meant to teach you. And we have the Moon. So there's fear and uncertainty about what's going on here. There's, it feels like intuitively something is coming, but it's not. It's not showing up. And with this Moon energy, I feel like you, Pisces and Gemini, I feel like you're supposed to be really reflecting right now. I believe there's a lot of reflection, perhaps even shadow work with the Moon. The Lovers also shows, perhaps you're someone who had to make a choice, or this person made a choice to leave this connection, or to, put it on pause. Three of Swords on the bottom shows separation and heartache and pain. Maybe there was lack of giving and receiving in this connection. Maybe you knew how to give but not receive, and this person knew how to receive but not give. That becomes unbalanced very quickly. Six of Pentacles also gives me the energy of the two of you working on yourselves, working on your own patterns, that world behind them. So let's see the energy that you're in when it comes to this connection. We have the Two of Wands. Interesting. We have the Two of Wands. There was another card on it, but the Two of Wands shows you, searching for direction. It shows you perhaps wanting to plan something for the future. Maybe you're holding back, like I said. Maybe you're thinking about taking a trip. The card that was stuck to it was actually this. And she's sitting on a suitcase. And perhaps, you are energetically, waiting for this person. Like maybe you're making decisions based on, well, if they come back, well, I would take a trip, but what if they come back? I'd rather they come with me. Book the trip by yourself. Two of Wands does show you, Two of Wands, beautiful, you looking at your approach to this, you analyzing, your patterns, what you need to change in yourself. I do see you looking for direction and possibly planning to make a move towards, like I said, your soul path. I see someone, I imagine this person, I don't know if that's New York, I have no idea. But when I think of someone who wants to get discovered, they talk about going to a big city, like going to LA or going to New York to get discovered. So maybe you're looking, for direction in your life right now, Two of Wands. Trying to figure out which way to go, what path to take. We have the Five of Wands on the bottom, and that shows blockages in this connection. You could feel very conflicted about what to do here. You could be feeling conflicted. Is this a love connection or am I delusional? Do I want to move on? You could be feeling conflicted about what your soul path is. You could be feeling conflicted about many things here. We also have the Star, which shows this energy of being, you're still energetically attached to this person. You still feel, you haven't let them go, is what I'm seeing. You could also be someone who's healing what you can in the blockages between you. Like maybe you have come to the point where I can't fix that person. I can't help that person. All I can do is help myself. The Star. Let's see your person's energy when it comes to this connection. We have the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So it is this energy of this person thinking about communicating with you, thinking about energy exchange here. This person, I don't usually get this with the Three of Pentacles, but this person could be someone who, you know, maybe they have kids, maybe you don't have kids and they do, and they're trying to balance their own life right now. Perhaps they are spending a lot of time with their kids. This is someone who's thinking about the energetic exchange, though, because we have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So this could be someone reflecting on, first of all, this intuitive connection they feel towards you, but also you could have been an overgiver, you know, and this person's looking at in balance, like, how do I balance that? Like, I think they're realizing, oh my gosh, isn't that them? Ah, look, it's them. So this person, like, could be keeping busy. Like I said, they could be spending a lot of time working, distracting themselves by, like, hanging out with their kids. I hate to say that, but, you know, when you hang out with your kids, you kind of lose yourself in them in a good way. But this is someone who's thinking about this lover's energy. Look. Maybe you were married to this person. I don't know. Page of Swords. They're keeping an eye on you. Thinking about communication with you. I feel like maybe the two of you, this person could be reflecting on clashing perspectives that you had as well. Like maybe you, like I said, maybe you gave a lot to this person. And this person's reflecting on the energy exchange between you. I can't help but see distraction though, like this person keeping busy. Keeping busy. What am I hearing? I said keeping busy, and I started to hear a song called Out of Reach by Gabrielle or something. It was in Bridget Jones's Diary. I know that's out of sight, out of mind. I think that's what it says. I was stupid for a while, swept away by you. Now I feel like a fool. So confused, my heart's bruised. Was I ever loved by you? Out of reach. Maybe you or this person is feeling that way. I don't know. But I heard it for a reason. All right, let's see how you're feeling about this person. Seven of Cups. Confused? Oh my gosh. I was stupid for a while, swept away by you. Now I feel like a fool. So confused, my heart's bruised. Was I ever loved by you, or was I just an option? Seven of Cups. You feel confused about this. You feel like this person made you an option, like you weren't a priority, like you weren't first pick, I'm hearing. Let me see if I can hear anything else from that song. I never had your heart. No, I can't right now, but anyway. Now, Ten of Swords in reverse shows me that you still want reconnection with this person. There's lack of closure here. You want reconnection, or you want some kind of closure from this person I'm seeing. Let's see how they're feeling about you. Temperance. Magic. They are being patient. This is someone who feels, you know, like maybe they weren't giving enough to you. I think that this person is, you know, missing your energy. They are trying to be patient about what's happening here. For some of you, I feel like this person has thought about rushing towards you, but doesn't really know what to say. This person could see you as their other half with this Temperance card. And I'm getting with this card that they feel like maybe your back is turned here. This person does feel like, I do feel an imbalance in the effort that was being put in here with the Seven of Pentacles, and this person realizing that. We also have the Six of Cups. So this is someone thinking about you, wanting to reconnect with you, longing for you. Yearning, longing, like the octopus. Okay, let's see what is currently blocking this connection. The Ten of Wands and the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh. Very, lots of fire. And that card was fire, 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 fire. So what I'm seeing here is I do feel like this connection became very, there was a lot of overwhelm here, and perhaps this person had a fear of commitment, and perhaps you felt bored in this connection, like they didn't appreciate you, like you didn't feel seen. It could be that your person, like a blockage here could be that maybe your person, I'm looking at this octopus, maybe in the past your person had so much going on. They had a very overwhelmed, stressed life and didn't have anything to give you. Whether or not they communicated that with you, I don't know. Some people go through that and they don't communicate it until after the fact. Also, it could have been, I'm hearing for some of you, a blockage could have been they were already in a marriage or a commitment, but that's just for some of you. I did say what's blocking it, right? I meant to say connecting energy, but whatever. I'll do that now. So let's look at the connecting energy between the two of you right now. Shared energy. We have the Tower. And yeah, we have the Tower. So you're both working on your own foundations right now. It does feel like you're both holding back right now. You're both kind of assessing your own life, assessing the rubble here, waiting for the dust to settle. Waiting for the air to clear, I'm hearing. Trying to gain clarity on this. Finally seeing it clearly, Ace of Swords. What is currently helping this connection? That one went all the way onto the floor. We have the Page of Pentacles. So right now, focusing on yourselves is what's helping this connection. Page of Pentacles, you could be someone starting your own business. That's helping this connection. Page of Pentacles is growth. So someone's working on improving themselves. I believe it's both of you because this is shared energy. There's also this disharmony between the two of you happened for a reason. Two of Cups in reverse. I do feel this person reflecting on this. I do feel that together there was so much fire and so much maybe clashing perspectives, maybe arguments, tower moments. And I feel like there had to be disharmony in order for both of you to be able to focus on your own growth. Because, you know, when you're canoodling together, there's no need to look at your shadows and to grow when you're like, you know what I mean? So the disharmony here is actually helping this connection, is what I'm seeing. It's helping both of you to grow. We also have the Wheel of Fortune showing that this is happening in divine timing, and that the adjustments you're making, whatever adjustments you're making, or even being tempted to make, like if your little intuitive fairy is saying, you could be a light worker or you could be a superstar, listen to that, because you are making adjustments, whether you feel like it or not. There's adjustments being made, and divine timing is what's helping this connection. All right, let's see what your intuition is telling you about this person. Nine of Cups, that they're your wish fulfillment. Your intuition is telling you that this is your wish fulfillment. Your intuition could also be trying to tell you about other wish fulfillments. You know, your intuition could be trying to tell you about other things that you can put the same energy into. You can find fulfillment in other things. It doesn't just come with this connection. But as far as this connection, your intuition is telling you that you unconditionally love this person, and that it is your wish fulfillment. And that's, you know, your ego probably tells you otherwise. Your ego's probably pretty nasty. It's funny because as I'm saying that, I flip it over and I see the Nine of Swords and I see Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. So this person is your wish fulfillment. I do think you struggle with ego, fear. Let's see what their intuition is telling them about you. The Star and the King of Cups. It's time to come in with this love offer. It's time to stop holding back. That, you know, their heart belongs to you. Their intuition intuitively is saying that's your person. And the Star is, what was I going to say about that? I can't remember. The Star shows their intuition is telling them not to let you go. Their intuition is telling them to heal for you. And that's what we see current energy, Page of Pentacles. So their intuition is telling them not to let you go. And that they need to do some healing here. And that, you know, you're intuitively, like, the King of Cups is a very intuitive energy. Their intuition is telling them that they have a lot of love for you here. Okay, let's see. I want to see what is coming in the near future for this connection. Because right now, I'm seeing you both really focused on your own journey. And I'm seeing lots of intuitive messages, and we'll see what type of action. But like I would say for this pile, slow action, because there is a lot about you being focused on yourselves. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what's coming in the near future for this connection. We have, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So we have someone shedding light on the separation. We see clarity. We see happiness. This is near future energy. We see the Fool. We see someone taking a leap of faith towards you, and the Sun. And I don't know, like, I'm just seeing possibly two people who have been working on inner childhood wounding, because we've got two, you know, childlike people here. This is the happiest card in the deck. And I feel that there's some light shed on the separation. We also have the Dreamer, you know, you possibly taking a leap of faith towards your dream, putting energy into your dream, releasing fear of rejection, Three of Swords. And in turn, in energetic fashion, this person then does that to you. You know, this person takes a leap of faith towards you, comes riding in on that horse. I want to see what this person's, I want to tap into this person for a minute and see. We also have Strength here. So unconditional love, the deepening of a bond, strong, cultivating a strong foundation, I'm hearing. Let's see this person's intentions towards you. What are their intentions? Hermit, Hierophant. Oh my gosh. The Devil. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. You guys, my people. That's some intense energy. Your person's intentions are to face their shadows, to release what no longer serves them. Didn't I say they were possibly drinking? Did I say that? Perhaps releasing addictions. I see a drink right there. As far as intentions, this person intends to come towards you. This person sees commitment with you. They intend to change. They intend to heal. Ten of Cups energy. But with this Hermit and the Devil, this is someone who right now is reflecting on their shadows. Like I said, this person is looking, searching for meaning in this. They're searching for meaning in their life. They're realizing all the things that don't align with them anymore. And that the thing that they aligned with, you, has fallen out of alignment. It's no longer in balance. This person intends to reflect on some of these behaviors here, depending on what they are. I mean, it could be releasing a codependent connection. It could be releasing toxic traits. It could be negative thought patterns. There's shadow work going on here, which is beautiful. I feel like you may have shone a light on some of this person's shadows. I can't believe all those came out. Let's see actions. For intentions, we have Page of Wands coming towards you, Four of Wands, wanting union, marriage, commitment. So let's see what action they will take towards you. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. Didn't I say this person is coming slow? I did. I said it. I said I feel very slow energy, Knight of Pentacles. So this person, 733 could be symbolic. We also have 88 and 85, and I think that's 238. Having the strength to come towards the Empress, I'm seeing. Moving towards the Empress. Anyway, for actions, this person wants to reconnect with you, which is what you want. You know, like that's when I asked you what your intuition was telling you or what you wanted, whatever it was, how you feel about this person. I can't remember. It showed you wanting to reconnect, and that's their next action, is to reconnect with you, to repair the disconnect, to perhaps share with you what they've reflected on, to remove the swords from your back, I'm hearing. Knight of Pentacles, this person, when they come in, they will be determined to make this work. This is the most determined knight in the deck, but he's the slowest. So think of someone running like a really long marathon, okay? That's your person. And that's why it takes them time. That's why they're in this slow-moving energy, because it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's perfect. Whoever made that card is a genius, because that's the Knight of Pentacles. They look at it as it's a marathon, not a sprint, or their higher self is guiding them to feel that way. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is giving this more energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles, a stable offer of growth, and the World, completion. Beautiful, beautiful, completing a cycle. Beautiful. What does this person want you to know? Page of Swords, I'm watching you. Oh my gosh. This person is in the darkness watching you. Very interesting. Seven of Swords, this person wants to reveal something to you. This person wants to stop running. Their higher self is saying they want to stop running from this. They want to stop holding back from you. That's what they want you to know. If you feel like you're being watched, you are. Page of Swords. This person wants you to know they want to communicate with you. Like their higher self is saying, I want to communicate with you, but I'm not ready. I've still got to let go of some of these swords. I've still got to face my demons. Devil energy. I've still got to face my demons so that I can make this right. The Magician, trying to... If you thought this person was manipulative, I feel like right now they're working on that. I don't feel like... Maybe they were manipulating you, but maybe they didn't know they were doing it, I'm hearing. Like maybe it was something they were doing based on a wound they had from childhood. But yeah, this person keeps an eye on you. I'm seeing like, I check your social media all the time. Oh my goodness gracious. You've got two cards about them watching you. All right. Did I already ask advice? I don't know. Let's get advice for you. All right. Temporary. Oh my gosh. Advice. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is temporary. This is so that you can heal traumas. Both of you can, you know, face your demons, heal your trauma. You know, perhaps you need to release yourself from fear of putting yourself out there when it comes to your soul path. We have the Eight of Wands. So this separation is meant to cause rapid growth and change. And the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, 88 on that. 88! 88! Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Stop it. Ego, shut up. This shows, as far as advice, that, you know, as far as your career, whatever that is, you're the only one holding yourself back. There's so much potential for you to move forward in that. The other thing I'm hearing for advice, temporary separation, Eight of Swords in reverse. This person is going to come out of hermit. They're going to come out of their cave, with communication about growth. And this is fast growth, like rapid change, rapid growth. And, you know, you can be in a connection like this and butt heads for like a year trying to make it work. And then you spend, you know, a couple months apart, and that's when all the growth happens. It's almost like it can't happen when you're together. That's why that Two of Cups was there. That disharmony is actually helping you work on your own selves, is what I'm hearing. All right, let's see the outcome, Spirit. We have a lot of cards coming out. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's something. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups, and that shows the two of you walking away from what no longer serves you. And I don't think it's each other, because we have the Six of Cups with it. The Six of Cups shows union and reconciliation, healing childhood wounds. It shows, you know, perhaps you guys did have to walk away from this, but we see reconnection. We also have 10 of Pentacles here, long-term stability. Self-awareness causes long-term growth and stability, 10 of Pentacles. I see you being self-aware and learning about yourself, and I see your person doing the same. So it is causing growth here and change and movement, even though you possibly can't feel it. I don't even know how long this reading is. Oh well. I didn't time the others. I just feel like I went through yours more quickly for some reason. I'm not sure why. So let's get... What can you tell me about the Six of Cups, Spirit? Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. That is crazy, because we've come full circle. Full circle by, I don't know who. Could be relevant. It's about someone coming like full circle back to the same person. Anyway. We have the Six of Cups, this person wanting to rekindle things, wanting success, wanting possible marriage here. And I told you that at the very beginning, rekindling energy. So that's what this person is coming in with. They miss feeling seen and loved by you. They miss your energy. Perhaps, you know, you are on social media and they feel like they don't have your energy anymore. They don't have your attention anymore. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I don't want to just stay here and make stuff up. That's like, I'm hearing that's the end of the reading. I don't know how long it is. So, but anyway, thank you for being here with me. I hope that helped bring you clarity in this separation. Like I said, this person is very slow to come in, but they're coming. Eight of Swords in reverse, Eight of Wands. This is coming. This is temporary. And, you know, also with the Eight of Swords, like I said, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't play small and keep yourself safe out of fear of what other people will think. Anyway, my loves, this was your reading. I just called you my loves. Aw. Pile 3, my loves. That wasn't an accident. That just, I mean, it happened without me realizing it, but I don't believe in accidents. So anyway, I love you, my loves. And I'm thinking of you always, and I'm so excited to get to know some of you better. I'm still going to post on YouTube every day if my energy allows it. Anyway, I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I'm wishing you all the best, and I will talk to you soon, my loves. Bye.